went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My on hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. That's me about my life, man, I love it, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother, we the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Today, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Well, this defense for the Bills, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright?
And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here come the Bills, and you don't have to look hard to find their 5th-year star QB, taken 7th overall back in 2018, Josh Allen.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman,
Norm Van Brocklin,
right? You got to go all the way back to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 jump plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They try again with Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CB, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, here's Cousins.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down.
And here's Joseph Charlton now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And taken right at the 35. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that. But now it's time for midterm football. Well, we've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season, and we got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in Week 10. Tonight it's North versus South in California, the Chargers and Niners from Santa Clara. And then tomorrow, Monday night, it's both Charles's birthday, happy early birthday, buddy, and the first primetime appearance for the Commanders as they travel up to Philly to take on the Eagles. A lot going on.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen on the move to his left.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. A give. This is Cook. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Allen. Rolling to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Steps away. That is caught. It's Williams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Matt Breida, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. To throw is Cousins. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. On the move past the 40. Down the right sideline. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Setting up the screen for Cook. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great...
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Breida, they'll go up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd down and goal. Allen to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Cousins now. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They go play action. Cousins. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Bills to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well. Trying to make it 9 in a row. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this is Cook with a grab. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
On 1st down, Allen being chased out left. He's airing it out for Williams. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Not good at all. Punt him just 24 yards there. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Cousins. And quickly finding Reagor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. It's caught. Smith. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. Handoff comes to Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. On third down, Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
From the 36, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Following the interception, Cousins. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Devin White picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Third and long for Cousins. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Von Miller in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Cousins. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's the run with Cook. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Complete. Smith has it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw. Cousins. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Devin White in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Rager catches it left side. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Play action. Now it's Allen. Out to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little over 30 seconds remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. On 2nd and 15 now. Cousins, he's going to let it fly. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Kind of a strange ballgame, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side.